is one of those brands that is synonymous with luxury living, and that lifestyle will be taken to new heights with the construction of the Bentley Residences condominium, a luxury beachfront tower.
Hello, my name is Gil Deser. I'm the President and CEO of Deser Development, and we are here at the Bentley Residences showroom, which is going to be Miami's most iconic tower on the ocean. We should be starting construction in early 2023, and we should be delivering in early 2027.
We give you an inside look at the ultimate South Florida luxury living on today's SoFlo Home Project. Welcome to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra. So today we are touring a model unit for the beautiful Bentley Residences. And what you see here behind me is actually a private garage, a feature that each unit in this building will have. The 63-story Bentley Residences will hold 216 condo units. Measuring 749 feet, it will be the tallest beachfront residential tower in the U.S. So we are joined today by Gil Deser, owner and president of Deser Development. Gil, welcome to SoFlo Home Project.
Thank you for having me.
So we're really excited about this today. This is a special treat for all of our viewers and for me as well to tour this model unit of the Bentley Residences. But before we jump into that, why don't you give us a little background on this project? It's a very unique project.
We're on the ocean here in Sunny Isles Beach, directly on the sand. It's 216 units. And we've teamed up with the Bentley team to do the design of the interiors and, of course, give us the overall aesthetic to the building. It was an amazing collaboration, and definitely you can see Bentley's input in here not just from the furniture here, but on the exterior of the building. We did the diamond faceted windows, which is truly Bentley. So it's not just putting a brand on the building, it's really encompassing what the brand is about. What Bentley's goal was is they're saying this is, Bentley is not just a car brand, it's a lifestyle brand. And so they wanted to show what it's like when, the unit owner gets into the home and continues to live that Bentley life.
I love that, because you think about the way everything kind of influences one another, from the pattern on the building with the glass, matching things that you see on the Bentley vehicles itself is a beautiful way to encompass the design. And in here specifically, what's behind us is, I think, the first thing that you see is this open glass to your personal garage when you have a unit here.
Well, one of the extremely unique features of this building that no other building except for the Porsche Design Tower has is the Deservator, named aptly after myself, Gil Deser.
Love that.
The Deservator name came as a joke, but it stuck. And we just kept it, and we said, well, what do these car brands really have to do with people and real estate and how they live? And so we said, well, let's make the building about the car lover. A lot of buyers buy apartments and homes because of wall space, because they can hang their art.
Right.
A lot of our buyers consider the cars as their own art.
Anything can be art, and this certainly is.
Right, so they want that art in their living room, and that's what we afforded them. We wanted the cool factor, the car in your living room, etc. But what really happened was we had a tremendous reception from all these celebrities that like to come and go from an apartment without being seen by anybody. And so what happens is a certain level of privacy that you can just go into your car, go up to your apartment, go inside without asking a valet, without anybody seeing you.
It's seamless.
It's seamless. It's really what we tried to create was a home in the sky, was a house in the sky, and I think we nailed it. I mean, especially here at Bentley, we have a 4-car garage right adjacent to your apartment, where you walk outside into your balcony, and your balcony has a huge swimming pool in it.
I mean, that's another thing. Swimming pools on every balcony.
Every single balcony, every single unit.
That is beautiful. We talk about creating luxurious living. I mean, that certainly is. We talk about privacy, the garage, and also having your own private pool.
But when you want to socialize, there's a restaurant downstairs, there's the spa, the gym, there's a hair salon in the building.
Wow, so talk about the amenities.
Yeah, I mean, if we started talking about the amenities, we wouldn't stop for the next hour.
We need another show.
Yeah, we need a whole other show. I mean, the spa itself is going to have an indoor-outdoor to it, so there's an indoor area where you can work out, there's an outdoor area with all kinds of treadmills and machines and everything facing the ocean.
What a great place to work out.
I mean, and that's just the workout area. Then we have treatment rooms, and then most importantly, I think something that's severely overlooked in every single building is a pet spa.
Absolutely. So everything you need is essentially here. You can be as social as you want, and then when you want the privacy, you have all of that in your own unit.
Exactly.
Gil, so there is so much to talk about here in this unit. We're getting a little sneak peek in this great room, but we are going to continue going into detail, room by room, so join us when we come back. Coming up, we explore the luxurious interiors of this condo with its many hidden features on SoFlo Home Project. Welcome back to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra, and we are continuing to tour this gorgeous model unit for the Bentley Residences with Gil Deser of Deser Development. Gil, so before the break, we got just a little hint to see of what this unit would be all about if you lived here. You have the private garage right to our right, and then this great room as you walk in. So essentially, the garage becomes part of your main living area. Next to the private garage, we find the great room of this home. The luxurious finishes and open garage make this a dream space for any car lover. So first, let's talk about what some of the kind of appliances, all of the upgrades that would be in this beautiful kitchen. I see a lot of Gaggenau here, great stuff.
We went through all the different appliances, and Gaggenau, of course, they all have these really cool features. Work with the Wi-Fi, the coffee maker, you can set a coffee and do it from your bed and have it ready for you as you come out. Connectivity is amazing, but we chose Gaggenau is because we wanted no handles anywhere.
No handles is definitely a trend we are seeing in kitchen design. I mean, think less is more sometimes. It truly allows the entire space to still feel stylized.
Right.
And I love that it's just a very clean, kind of symmetrical look.
Yeah, that's the idea, that you don't feel it until you actually need it.
So in here, I also love these countertops. I think this kind of mix of the high shine and the matte finish, very interesting. Did you want to really bring in the look of natural stone throughout, thinking about luxurious finishes?
It's about natural stone. It's about creating two tones, which is very key to the Bentley brand that they do on their interiors and their cars. And so we wanted to kind of create that feeling that it's not just monolithic, it's not monotone, and it has and it's also separated by its function. This piece slides out where this piece stays.
And that's something you don't see every day in a kitchen island.
That's right.
And we're going to show everyone at home how this works. But before we do that, let's check in with Mike Martinez from USA Windows and Doors and see what great advice he has for us today.
Hi, Mike here from USA Windows and Doors. We're here in South Florida, where homeowners have decided to change their windows from their old windows to new impact windows. Installation is key. If it's not done properly, all sorts of problems happen in the future. Everything from delamination to water leaking to failure in a hurricane. With warranties, installation is key. Most companies out there only offer a manufacturer's limited warranty. And what ends up happening is one of the key items is an improper installation voids that warranty. So we want to make sure we walk through and show you the difference with USA Windows and Doors and how our warranty, you don't have to worry about these things. But on top of that, you've got the best installers in the business. Let me show you what this homeowner has in their application right now. Their old windows and frames are being held with a wood buck. The wood bucks, nails, no screws, nothing really positive holding it back, and the nails, look how small they are. Let me show you the right way this should be done. That's that nail we were talking about. That's holding the window that you had there before. This is what should be holding your window in. That's 3 1/4 inches, ceramic coated, stainless steel screw. When we're looking at putting a new impact window in, we have to take into factor weight and the way it has to be able to handle wind speeds. This construction that we've got here with the wood buck, it's wider, it's stronger, it's being held more positively to the concrete. That way an intruder or any wind pressure, anything pushing or pulling on this window, it's not going to move. When this window was first in that house, we had two-piece construction. We had an arch on the top, which is one window, and then we had a single hung or a ProView window on the bottom. Antiquated, difficult to clean. Customer has gone and decided to go with a solid piece of glass. Not many manufacturers can do this. This is how we differ from other companies, is we can provide these types of windows where others can't. This particular window is from ES Windows. It has a bronze tint glass. It's great for installation, and it's going to make this house absolutely beautiful.
So if you're thinking of replacing your windows with impact windows, call USA Windows and Doors at 954-651-8740 or visit usawindowsanddoors.com.
Thanks, Mike. So, Gil, I want to see how this works because there's nothing like a kitchen that converts into something else.
In today's world of ordering Uber Eats and ordering out and having a restaurant in your own building, people don't really use the kitchen that often. So we wanted a kitchen that kind of is there, but disappears at the same time when you're not using it.
I love that.
That's what we created here.
So in this case, you were kind of concealing the kitchen to be part of one beautiful space.
That's it. It's a great space to sit and hang out as a table, etc. when you're not using it. But then all of a sudden you can just simply convert the kitchen. And you can convert the kitchen by raising that, pushing this out, and now all of a sudden you have a functional, usable kitchen. We have all the appliances here hidden. So all you have to do is simply touch and the appliance opens. Everything is done by touch, including the ovens. You just simply touch and it pops right open. So if it's too hot, everything here is done by touch. And the cool part is, if you touch and you don't open it, it'll close by itself.
Oh my God, look at that.
Yes, so it just sits there and closes by itself. If you don't. So this is, again, the idea is that it's completely functional. You have everything you can imagine in the kitchen, but then when you don't need it, it goes away.
Okay, I love this because
simply,
this is like the world's largest appliance garage, but there's actually not appliances it's hiding the whole kitchen
That's
counter.
Right. When you just want it to go away, you simply hide it.
So all of your countertop appliances, hide them all.
That's it.
Hide the sink.
Hide it all.
And even hide the cooktop.
Even hide the cooktop.
And now we talk about the materials.
Yes.
We have beautiful marble on the floors and on the countertops, but this particular material is a little bit more lightweight.
And it also goes on top of a hot cooktop, so it's functional. So, you know, there's a lot of great reasons why we put the pink porcelain for this side and wanted to offset the two colors here.
Yeah, I absolutely love porcelain slab, and I think this is such a great way to not only bring innovative materials to the countertop, but add that touch of luxury as well.
Right.
And I love the wood tonality, bringing in the sort of walnut tonality. How important was it to get that color of wood that you're going to bring in throughout just right? Because it's a prominent part, and I think it blends so beautifully here with the furnishings.
It was Bentley's specification that they wanted to see a lot of American walnut. Part of the idea was sustainability. They wanted us to be buying woods and materials that are here in the United States to avoid shipping and cutting and all those other layers of what causes it to be unsustainable. And so you'll see it everywhere throughout the building.
It gives a beautiful warmth to the space. I mean, we are waterfront here as well, so we're by the beach, and I love kind of having some natural woods throughout.
Right.
And just want to quickly touch on the great room. Thinking about this great room as a space, so when everything is hidden, it really kind of is a very beautiful layout, as well as beautiful furniture, which also is by Bentley.
Yes, well, fortunately we teamed up with Bentley and they had a partnership with Luxury Living. Luxury Living does amazing furniture, beautiful stuff. As you can see here, the furniture quality is amazing, the design is amazing, and so we're extremely happy to be working with them.
Coming up next, we show you how the luxurious features of this residence extend to the balcony on SoFlo Home Project. Back to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra, and we are continuing to tour the gorgeous Bentley Residence model unit here in Sunny Isles Beach with Gil Deser of Deser Development. Gil, so before the break, we saw the incredible kitchen. I mean, kitchen that transforms to not a kitchen and then back. So now we're outside, and I can't even believe this is just, we call it a balcony. This is a very large terrace. This is a room in itself. The entertainment areas of this home extend to the large balcony, in which each unit enjoys great views, an outdoor kitchen, and a heated pool.
Balconies are traditionally done 8 to 10 feet off the building. Here we have a 20-foot off the building, and what we've done is we closed it by 3 sides. So the net result of that is you get no wind on your balcony, even on the windiest days, and you get to have really an outdoor Florida room.
And I feel like that's typically the one thing that people say, I'd love to sit outdoors, enjoy my terrace, my balcony, but it's so windy, things are just blowing around.
You don't have to take the cushions in. You know what I mean? When it starts raining, typically, and the wind starts blowing, everything blows all over the place. So here, because you have this enclosed area, you don't have to worry about that.
Absolutely. I mean, we just had rain earlier today, and everything here is nice and dry.
And we're dry, completely dry. We could have been here watching the rain.
Exactly. So this is so nice. I mean, you have a true living room outdoors, but undercover as well. Open on one side with beautiful views. A full dining area, And then if you want to take sun, you also have an area to just kind of sit out and enjoy the outdoors.
That's right. And you also have your swimming pool out here. So you have the full experience of what it's like to be outdoors on your own backyard, all the way 60 stories up in the air.
Wow, and there is one in every unit on every balcony.
Correct. Every unit has a swimming pool. These are sunken into the floors, so they don't feel like they're an above ground pool.
Gil, so I almost actually missed that there is an outdoor kitchen because it's so concealed, which is like the indoor kitchen.
That's the idea. It's there when you want it, not there when you don't need it. Obviously, you can't have a backyard without having a barbecue every now and then.
Yeah,
so
this sort of completes the space.
We put the outdoor kitchen out here, and we figured instead of a movable portable unit here, we have a fixed unit that goes right there, and it's going to be amazing.
I love the clean look of it too.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like your classic like outdoor kitchen, and I think that's sort of been the theme as we're looking through the space and seeing all of the finishes and details. Was the intent of this to kind of just feel like a room itself? You wanted that kind of hybrid space?
We wanted this to feel an extension of the living room. We noticed that people want to live outside, but nobody's really giving them the ability to come outside in the acclimate weather, you know? Me personally, I won't leave this space. I mean, there's almost no reason to go inside.
Yeah, this is fantastic. And I also am noticing the Bentley furniture throughout as well. I love, brings in that almost walnut detailing that we've seen in the kitchen. We've seen kind of repeating throughout the unit.
Right. American walnut was very important to them, and so as part of the sustainability that they put not just in our building, but in their furniture.
Well, this truly is an amazing space, but I know there's so much more. We are going to go and see the sleeping quarters next. There's some beautiful bedrooms in this unit, and we'll bring you through when we get back. Next, we continue our tour into a luxurious main suite that has it all on SoFlo Home Project. Welcome back to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra, and we are continuing to tour the model unit for the Bentley Residences with Gil Dezer. Gil, I think one of the nicest areas now is the kind of these very private bedroom areas.
Well, the bedroom at the end of the day is where you're spending most of your time, so it's very important you feel very extremely comfortable in the bedroom. But we didn't want this to be just a bedroom. We kind of created a home spa, if you will. So that's the idea. You have the bedroom here, floor-to-ceiling glass windows with a view to the ocean, balcony access that takes you right outside to the
This is
pool.
not just a balcony, by the way. This is like a huge terrace.
It's like a Florida room. In reality, it's an outdoor living
Very
space.
glamorous Florida
It's
room.
a glamorous Florida room, and you have your own swimming pool and an ocean view, of course. And then we wanted to really to bring in that spa feel that you feel in every time you go to a spa, where you walk into the bathroom and you have all the different amenities you would find in a world-class spa.
When you say amenities, I mean, we're talking major amenities. This bathroom seems to have it all.
Part of what we wanted to do was really change the game, raise the bar. Going to some of the best hotels in the world, you see that they already have these components in there, and I always asked, why are they not in people's homes? We went a little extra. We put a sauna in the bathroom, which is an actual beautiful sauna. It's a full scale, you can sit inside. And then we went into part of that whole spa treatment, we went into a towel warmer.
Got to have warm towels if you're enjoying the spa in your own home.
And a lot of people thought we were crazy, but I said, let's heat the floors as well. They said, who needs heated floors in Florida? I said, you don't get it. The marble is always cold. When you come out of the shower, you want a nice heated floor.
That's a good point.
Then the shower is not a shower. The shower is what I call a celebration of water. You have water coming from every single angle coming at you in all different ways. And if that's not good enough for you, and it's a beautiful day outside and you just want to feel one with nature, you can walk outside to the outdoor shower.
I've designed a lot of bathrooms in my career, and I will say this is like, it has every single amenity you would want. The outdoor shower is such a nice feature because on a great day with the views and the warm weather, it's such a nice amenity to have.
Right.
I also want to point out in the mirrors, I see a TV.
That's right. That's right. I mean, you know, you wake up in the morning, you got to catch the news, you see what's going on. So we put a TV behind the mirror. It's nice and hidden back there, so you can have it on or off if you don't need it.
Well, when you say you raise the bar in terms of the amenities within the units themselves, you've raised the bar like 749 feet high.
That's the idea. That's the idea. Nobody can touch us. And when we're building the best of the best, we have to include the best of the best.
You certainly do. And in terms of the furnishings, we see a lot of the beautiful Bentley furnishings. I mean, just the craftsmanship. We think about taking those design cues from the vehicles themselves.
Right. It's a unique design aesthetic that really comes in from the cars, and you can feel it all the way to the quilting on there.
So you see all of those things you'd see in a
right,
vehicle.
and the woods and the metal reveals as they go through, the same way that they have on the door handles of the cars. And so they really brought in, the automobile design, not just to the building, but to the furniture and to everything.
Yeah, and I love that it mixes in a very subtle way.
Right.
You see it and you enjoy it, and it kind of really enhances the design, but it lives so beautifully within the space.
Yeah, thank you.
Gil, well, I want to thank you for touring us through this model unit. What amazing, first of all, amenities and finishes, and just a wonderful experience. Wow, beautiful space.
Thank you. It's a labor of love. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It's been a lot of fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now let's check out what design inspiration we have planned for you next week on SoFlo Home Project. Turning your bathroom into a relaxing retreat is a big design trend right now. We have expert advice on what you can do to create that spa-like bath of your dreams. And I want to thank you all for watching, and we hope that you tune in next week for another all-new episode of SoFlo Home Project right here on Local 10. And remember, there's no place like SoFlo Home. If you missed any part of this episode, or if you're looking for more design inspiration, make sure to check out all episodes online at SoFloShows.com. And don't forget to follow us on social media on Facebook and Instagram